Hi KETO fam! Well, it has been a while since I have done any type of grocery haul whatsoever. I think the last time actually was in North Carolina when we were in the cabin and I gave you a tour of our kitchen. Today I am going to show you what we are doing with our grocery hauls because we're switching up the way we eat. So Sean and I have decided that we are going to try to eat more keto. Now, when we did this last time, Sean actually lost quite a bit of weight and I didn't lose anything, but I think I'm going to eat it in a little bit different way. I don't know if any of you guys watch Dr. Berg, but I watch him and he has a special way that he does keto where you can still have salads and veggies and things like that. So I'm going to try to do it that way and see if that works better for me. Usually what happens is I'll eat keto and it's just too much greasy foods and I just can't sustain it. So we're going to eat definitely keto dinners. The kids though, and I'm gonna forewarn you here before you see what we bought, because we're making this change and we are doing we're trying to do a lifestyle change. Man, we are eating probably, well, I know, way more terrible for breakfast and lunches for the kids right now. We used to make everything homemade, and because of this change, it was just easier for me to allow them to have whatever they want for breakfast, whatever they want for a lunch. So we bought more like packaged items and things like that that they can choose from. Once we get the different way of eating under control, I feel like it will be a little bit easier to go back and try to put more energy into the breakfast and lunch stuff. But we're going to see how this works. So a lot of the kids actually eat eggs and sausage for breakfast now, which actually is keto, and they love eating that way. We have a hard time though with some of the kids, they do not like eggs. So, and we are giving them options on letting them choose what they want. So we used to make one thing for breakfast and everybody had to eat it, one thing for lunch and everybody had to eat it, and then same for dinner. One thing for dinner and then everybody had to eat that. So I just bought a bunch of different stuff and I'm going to let them choose. Sean and I will probably have eggs and sausage for breakfast if we eat breakfast. We've also been doing intermittent fasting, and we a lot of times don't eat until like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. So we'll try to make it as far to lunch as we can. And sometimes I've even actually made it until 1, which is pretty incredible because I usually start getting hungry around 10. I'm going to tell you the dinner ideas that we're going to make, and then I'm just going to show you the stuff I bought. So chicken mozzarella bake is one of them. We've got mozzarella stuffed meatballs. Let's see here. Slow cooker cream cheese chicken. It's actually like chicken bacon ranch. It's really good. Chicken cordon bleu casserole, which has like chicken and ham in it. And then keto sheet pan sausage and veggies. Oh, and one of my favorites, Philly cheesesteak casserole. So those are the dinners that we're going to have this week. I'm going to have the kids go ahead and eat those dinners with us. I think that they'll actually really enjoy them. And then Sean and I are going to try to eat keto for every meal, but we told the kids that they didn't have to do that. So they are actually really excited, and a lot of them are talking about doing the keto for breakfast and lunch too, which is funny, but I enjoy that they really want to join in with us. So let's start, and if you can ignore my mess. We are right in the middle of remodeling our lighting in our kitchen. So if you can see, we have no lights right now up there, and that is because we took our ceiling fan down. It was the only light we had in this room. So my lighting is not the best, and the insulation keeps dropping out of the holes because Sean, as soon as I'm done here, is going to fill them with the lights. So I'm going to start over here and show you all of the vegetables and fruits we got. This is all for 1 week. I normally shop for 2 weeks, but this time because we're doing this whole change up, I wanted to only do it for a week. So we've got spinach. I've got 3 heads of lettuce. We are going to eat salad for our lunches, or try to eat salad with our lunch at least, and maybe even with our dinner. I've got 3 cucumbers. I have lots of kids. These things are huge, by the way. I have lots of kids that actually like to eat these plain, even without any ranch. And then other kids like them, they just like them with ranch. So we've got cucumbers that can go in salads or be eaten separate as a snack. I've got asparagus, whole carrots, Let's see, bell peppers and then sweet peppers. I got 2 bags of these. This is going to go on our sheet pan dinner. Even I think it goes in our Philly cheesesteak, and then kids like to eat those plain too. I actually like mine. Oh, I probably can't have it with my ranch dip, but I do love it with my special ranch dip. But I do like them plain too. I've got some parsley for one of the meals. 3 packages of strawberries back there with some whipped topping. The whipped topping actually is not for the strawberries. That is how we have one of our kids take their meds, because they have a little bit of a hard time, and so we use whipped cream. That actually was a trick told to me by our doctor, and it works amazing actually. And then also we're trying to have Christian eat better. He is really finicky about eating, and he loves to eat just crackers, like cracker all day long. And so we're trying to switch him to more fruits and veggies, just because it's gotten really bad, I feel like. So he loves strawberries, so I got 3 packages of those. He loves carrots, so I got a bag of carrots we could cut up for him. He loves bananas, so I do have bananas sitting there, a lot of bananas. And he does also love apples. So I got 2 different kinds of apples, Cosmic Crisp and Red Delicious. Now, of course, this is for all of the kids, not just Christian. I'm just talking about him because we have the most trouble with him as far as eating and what he eats. We've got 3 packages of corn there. They have 4 in them each. That will go on our sheet pan dinner along with the broccoli. Our kids love broccoli. Okay, so it's either a love or hate thing. Half of them love it, half of them hate it. But there are some finicky eaters that I have that actually love broccoli, and so I love to put that in our meals on the side, so they can eat that on the side if they want. Tomatoes, mushrooms, avocados, cauliflower, cabbage. One of the things that was not in my recipes was sausage and cabbage. Kind of like a skillet type thing, and so I'm going to use that cabbage with the sausage, or like smoked sausage, and cook that up. I don't think the kids are going to like that. We'll have them try it, but Sean and I used to eat that way when we were vegan, and we would eat just the cabbage, not the sausage, and so it was really good. You put some tamari on it, and yum. We actually really enjoyed that. For our breakfasts, okay, I've got lots of eggs here. I still actually have more eggs in my fridge right now. So I bought 5 cartons of eggs. I bought 2 of the Greek yogurts. The kids love Greek yogurt with granola and fruit. And so some of the kids like to make little parfaits. Heavy whipping cream, that will go actually in one of our meals. The pancake and sausage on a stick, I have not bought these in forever. Probably before we started eating all homemade. And that's been a couple of years ago. So I went ahead and bought those for the kids. They're going to love them. They'll be gone probably in a day. And then I've got sausage. I bought 10 packs of sausage because we are eating a lot more eggs and sausage in the morning. 3 boxes of waffles. Now, we were homemaking them, and then I just kind of got into the routine of convenience, especially when we were doing a lot of moving, and there are the packaged waffles. We also have English muffins here. Sean loves English muffins. We cannot do that on keto, but I do know that some of the kids like that. And then over here I have the instant oatmeal. Again, this is one of those things we have not done in years. We were eating just like the Quaker Oats, old-fashioned oats. We'd make a big batch for everybody. They got to put what they wanted in it. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and break down and buy the instant oatmeal. So I've got the 2 variety packs, which are I think more of the fruity ones. And then I've got the maple and brown sugar, which I know most of the kids love those. We've got some crunchy peanut butter. We don't get that very often, but I have a couple kids that really love the crunchy sometimes. I've got Frosted Flakes, shredded wheat for our cereals. And then I bought 8 of the energy drinks. We have started drinking those more often. Let's head over here for lunch. I've got pizza rolls, taquitos, pot pies. I have not bought these for a while, but I know Jade and Lily both love those. Different types of pizza, so French bread, pepperoni pizza. And then I've got some of the just frozen, regular, small. So usually 2 kids will share those. And I've got urban chicken tortellini. This was a special request from Elena, and she's been asking and asking for this, and I kept forgetting, so I bought that for Elena. We've got the beef and bean burritos, I got 2 bags of chicken patties. I forgot the buns. So I just realized that when I started laying everything out, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot the buns. The sour cream over here is just to put on top of things like probably mostly our dinners, and you can have that on keto. And then last thing on the lunches is the meatballs. I have a couple kids that really love meatball subs, and so I went ahead and got just 1 bag of those. They look small, but they actually make quite a lot of meatballs. Let's come over here and go through our snacks. I've got the fruit and grain bars. So a lot of times, like Logan will eat those. Christian used to eat those a lot, but he does not like them anymore. I think he got fruit barred out. We've got the crunchy granola bars. I didn't think the kids liked these. I bought them one time to try them again, and then both my boxes were gone immediately. So I've started buying those again. Vanilla wafers, I bought just 1 box this time because usually I buy 2, but I usually buy for 2 weeks. I've got the toaster tarts, strawberry and fudge, Clubhouse crackers, and popcorn for a snack. I did just do a Walmart order too. I did not film that one, but I do have some cheesy popcorn. I had to get 3 boxes of that. That's how popular that is here. These are a lot of things that just go in the meals. So I've got like the lemon juice, the olive oil, the jalapenos. Our kids are big on spicy, so they love to put jalapenos in things. Cream cheeses, the butter. I've got the salsa, 2 things of salsa. Ham, that is the ham that's going to go on our chicken cordon bleu, which, ooh, I'm excited for that. That is always really good. Ranch, French dressing, Italian seasoning. We are almost out of that. 2 things of beef broth. I think 1 goes in our Phillies, and then I can't remember what the other one goes in. We've got the bologna for bologna sandwiches, hot dogs, if they want to have hot dogs for lunch. I do have 4 things of hot dog buns. That's for the hot dogs, for the meatball subs, and also for our Phillies. Then we've got the beef smoked sausage. That's going to go with our cabbage. And then this smoked sausage, I had to buy a big one. This goes with our sheet pan dinner, and the kids love this, and we eat a lot of that. Then we have bacon. So for our chicken ranch and bacon, that goes, actually you cook it and you sprinkle it on top. We just tried cooking for the first time bacon in the oven, and it turned out phenomenal, and the kids were all like, this is the best bacon I've ever had. So cooking it in the oven is definitely where it's at. Chicken tenders. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of that. We're having a lot of chicken dinners this week. The shrimp is for our sheet pan dinner. I got 2 bags of shrimp. We've got the beef shaved steak. I've got actually 2 of these, and that is for the Phillies. And then hamburger, I've got 6 pounds of hamburger. I know for sure that's going to go to make our special meatballs that are like mozzarella stuffed. And I can't remember what the other one is for. But you mix that actually with pork sausage. And I had a bunch of pork sausage in the fridge already to make the meatballs. And so I was like, oh man, that always helps save when you already have something in your freezer. These are just our salad toppings. I asked all the kids what their favorite salad toppings were, and then that is what I bought. So that way, they all love salads, but if the toppings are just sitting there ready for them, it makes it so much easier to have a salad. We usually mix these sunflower seeds together. We've got salted and unsalted because the salted ones are way too salty, and these are not salty enough because there's nothing on them. So we usually mix those 2 in a bowl. We've got bacon bits here. I've got 4 bags of bacon bits. That's for the salads, along with the olives. Those are a couple of the kids' favorites, like Gavin and Lily. We've got our big snack combo bag, and this is for our sandwiches. So if the kids decide that they're going to have like a ham sandwich or a bologna sandwich, and then they'll just grab a bag of chips that they like to go with it. And then we have our string cheese. That's used for snacks. The kids love to have that for a snack. And then, of course, on keto, you can have all types of cheese. So we've got our Colby Jack, our provolone, our Swiss. This I know for sure goes on our chicken cordon bleu, and then this goes on our Phillies. I've got 3 bags of the shredded cheddar, and then 2 bags of the mozzarella. I probably should have bought mozzarella that I could cut up, because I think these go inside the meatballs. That probably would have been a lot easier to do it that way, but I did not think through that one, I guess. And then last is our kitchen trash bags, our baby wipes. We've been going through a lot more of those, I feel like. And then our mini marshmallows, and these are because, again, if you watched one of our previous videos not that long ago, Christian likes to eat all of the marshmallows out of the cereals, and so I am trying to curb that by buying him his own little mini marshmallows that he can have every once in a while, and it is a good treat for him. Because sometimes we'll use these as rewards as well. So let me go ahead and take a look at my receipt, and I'll let you know how much all this cost. That was probably the quickest grocery haul I have ever done, but it was just for 1 week. So, and I actually did not put it in order by meals, which I used to do, which is super fun, but it just takes a lot more time. I want to share with you what this all costs for 1 week, and I was surprised because when I looked at my receipt, it actually said more than it did yesterday when I placed the order, which is odd. So they must have did some replacements here. I'll have to go look through that. But it said I spent $505.55. So that's not too bad for 1 week. Normally I'm able, if I order for 2 weeks at a time, I'm able to get it down to about $450 a week. So it is definitely better for me if I place 2 weeks at a time, because I do save a little bit of money that way. Now, shopping this way and buying all these lunches, I may have things left over for next week. I just wasn't sure exactly how much of everything to get, because we haven't shopped this way in such a long time, and I didn't want to run out of food in the middle of the week. So I might have actually bought a little bit more than what I needed. I will get with you guys next week and let you know what we spent next week, so that way we can see the difference, and I'll let you know how our keto eating has been going. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.